He gave a bribe to the porters.
He did?
He did.
Saw? What did you?
No.
So that was kind of a unique situation. I've never seen anybody openly bribe someone before.
I was quite happy with this hotel room.
She carries a computer and she carries a heavy bag. I can carry
Later, because
I can carry this.
It's okay, Dad. He's still carrying.
He's carrying a little camera and
Yeah.
you got this big bag. He makes a pack meal out of her.
Yeah.
Well, he's training her for American Ninja. He wants to see her compete on there.
American Ninja.
Cebu is known for its lechon, and Imabel wanted to make sure Mom and Dad try some while we're here, so Imabel's ordering some. How is it?
I would put some salt on it.
You would put salt on
I would-
everything.
Yeah, I put
A
salt on
dead
pretty much
cat you
everything.
would put salt on.
It tastes kind of like whatever, pork roast. Being he
That's what
didn't
it
bring a
is.
fork, do they normally eat it with their hands or what? How do you eat
He's
this?
bringing forks.
Yeah, but is that how they normally eat it, with forks? Or because he didn't bring a fork to begin with. You could also make a sandwich with this, you know, bread with some mayonnaise on it.
I can sleep here.
Some pictures of this impressive looking place.
They do rent this place out for movies to shoot here.
For kung fu movies, huh?
Yeah.
I'm not zooming in real close because I want to get the background.
Yeah, that's exactly the background. That's perfect.
I have a lot of pictures of you, so I got to get you in the background, in the setting. Just look at them dragons up there.
Pretty nice looking view of the city. Here's what it looks like from afar.
Hundreds of years ago, you're living out here and you don't have things like cars and stuff to get around these hills and all that. You either do it on foot or horseback. What it must have been like to live back then. You know, when you look out here as far as you can see, think how long that would take you to get there. To ride a horse or to walk. And there might not even be a road through there. It might be a path.
It's a nice looking place.
Yes, it is. Darn near as impressive as the other one, and probably darn near as expensive, huh? I like it. I like this Oriental style of buildings and stuff and the color. In some ways, it's almost as impressive as the Greek one over there. Of course, the Greek one is far from finished, but I like this kind of stuff.
Cebu was lovely, but now it's time to take a boat to Calbayog City, Samar, and there's the boat we're taking right there.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, salamat.
There's chickens in these boxes.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon. Dad, this is where everyone else sleeps.
They sleep with the roosters.
Okay, straight ahead. The one labeled with the cabin.
I was thinking more like the Love Boat, Diane.
This isn't what you expected.
No, this isn't like the Love Boat.
Pwede ko na kunin ka?
Okay, ma'am.
What's this, our own private bathroom?
Relax na lang. Sige, dyan lang ba kayo parati?
Oh, there's a bathroom down there. Oh, we get a private bathroom?
Bernadette, your
Very
first name,
nice.
Well, no, this is more what I thought of as a cabin. I thought when we went out there, you closed yourself in under those beds.
Uh-huh.
And that's what they call the cabin.
We've got 3 beds. That's
2 singles and a double.
and we have a nice TV.
Exactly. Hopefully they
We
have
could, we could have brought a couple of kids along.
I know.
You got any kids we could have brought? Some of the street
Three
kids.
kids.
How about a free trip? Share our cabin with you. It'd be a night out of the rain.
This is really nice, actually, for
Yeah.
the price we paid for it.
Yeah.
This is really,
I mean, traveling like this is cheaper than staying in a motel.
yeah.
You get your transportation and your night. You mean they only have one cabin like this and we got it?
One for 4 people. The rest
Yeah.
are like
What are the other ones?
3 and 2.
Well, then we got the best cabin.
Yes.
And we have a private bathroom, even though there is a bathroom down the hall.
Yeah.
See, is it?
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I think it's wonderful. I've never
Well,
seen anything like this.
do they open them? And
Oh,
look
yes.
up? So, I mean, if you
He can
wanted
show
to
you
look
how.
out, I just want to know.
Sure.
That's what I figured. You got to take that and flip that up. But
Oh,
So you could get
could-
get wet.
well, but I mean, if you want to look out, you can. See there. That's what I thought.
cool.
So what happened is we checked into this room, we took pictures, we were all so happy to have such a beautiful room here. And then another family showed up and they said, hey, we paid for this a week ago. So we had that issue. Then Imabel went to the office to go get it all straightened out. And then another family showed up and they said, hey, this is supposed to be our room. We had it reserved. And I just had to let Imabel sort the whole thing out.
No, I don't know what happened. They were not. Maybe they were reserved, but we're not paid yet. The thing is, we paid it. So he said this. Mike said, he said we might have paid before they confirmed the reservation.
Okay.
Even
Well,
if it was reserved last time. And
He
the
gave a
parcel-
bribe to the porters.
You did?
He
You
did.
saw? What did you?
No. Who? Him?
Yes.
Really?
The other guy bribed them for
Oh,
this
well, I
room.
just had to be there and just talk to.
The porter is not in charge. You went to the higher up who's above
Yeah,
the
I just
porter.
went there, just made them feel my presence, like, you know.
Yeah.
The porter's outranked by the guy you went to see.
Yeah.
He bribed the wrong guy. But we got Imabel on our side, so Imabel, thank you. You did a good job.
Good
My
Christian on our
pleasure.
side.
I was telling Dad when there was, it's funny because that guy came for the room, then you went to go straighten things out, then another family showed up for this room, and
There's 3.
she pretty much wanted to give it up. She was like basically already saying, no, we'll get out of the room, you go ahead, doesn't
was
care
just
about the comfort, volunteering me and Dad's comfort to go out of
I
the
was
room.
just visiting with him.
Yeah, right.
He is.
Yeah,
a
right. I
grandfather.
heard you out there.
Saying-
You wanted to
saying,
give it
"Oh,
up,
if you
and he's
really
bribing
need
people.
Especially
That's the
like
kind of people you want to
probably-
give up.
did they
Well,
have
did he
kids?
bribe you?
Hey,
Did he bribe
hey,
you?
hey.
See, you're going to give it up for a guy that wouldn't
Yeah,
even
hey,
bribe
you
you.
know-
He bribed another guy, not you.
Yeah,
What are you
if he
giving
was
the
going
room
to
up
offer
for?
a bribe, he should have offered it to us. to give up
Exactly.
the room.
Exactly.
But-
He knew that you were around when he did it.
Yeah.
He just bribed out in the openly. Did you say, hey, where's my bribe? So you guys say, hey, you're paying the wrong person. You got to pay me if you want the room, and you got to make it worth my time.
Yeah, you got to.
I don't come cheap. I'm not as cheap as
you
these
have to-
guys.
You have to pay our passage.
I just stood
Exactly.
there in
Sleep out there.
shock
If you want us to
that
sleep
he
out there,
would
you gotta
bribe
hire.
Right in front of you.
In front
Not
of
even
me.
discreet.
So
no,
what
it
did
was
he
not
say?
discreet. He pulled the money out of his wallet, and it was, I don't know, is it like a 20 or a 50 or
Maybe
a
20 or
100?
50.
See, he's
Yeah.
a cheap briber,
And
too.
then 2, and
Was it?
then
Uh-huh.
there were two porters there, and they said they wanted more.
Really?
And he said, no, this is enough. So that was kind of a unique situation. I've never seen anybody openly bribe someone before.
So see, I told you have to let Imabel handle it. Imabel did a great job.
She did.
I was
She did a great job getting us this cabin in the first place.
yeah.
And I was saying, like, you should give it to them because it's not going to give a good impression to, you know,
Exactly.
non-Filipinos, you know, just having fun and on vacation in the Philippines. And I said, I wouldn't let them stay out in other areas. I really made it clear, but in a nice way, of
But
course.
and besides
Not
that,
angry.
they're already in the room,
Yeah,
laying on the
that's
bed.
not-
Well,
exactly.
if we did have to stay out in the other section, then they should refund at least
Well,
2
what they should-
tickets.
Yeah,
I
they should.
know.
4.
Well,
Yeah.
I was telling Dad that Mom should just quit trying to give away the room without our permission. And I was saying to Dad in the room, she wouldn't even come in the room. She was scared
couldn't
to
get
even
her.
come back into the room.
I was just being friendly
She
with
wouldn't
the
even
man.
come back into the room to use the bathroom.
Yeah, she refused to even use the bathroom in the room. How's that bathroom down the hall, Mom?
Not good.
She can't wait to use
Exactly.
it. Now listen, to keep this bathroom clean, when we have to use this bathroom, Mom's got to go down the hall. You and me and Imabella get this one. Mom prefers that one. She refused to use this one, so I say she cannot use this bathroom. This is reserved for the 3 of us. She goes down the hall because she insisted
Let's
on that
hope I don't
herself.
have to go to the bathroom till the ship docks then.
This is not reserved for Mom no longer.
Oh, this is too much fun.
Culture shock.
Nobody in the United States does that.
But you
if
know-
they bribe,
You know,
it's like
you stop and think
discreet.
about
take
it.
it out of your
Travis
pocket.
is
You go
right.
like this.
When you stop and think about it, he should have tried to bribe us to give up the room.
Yeah.
Why the porter? He should have said, you know, if you give up the room, I'll. Unless he thought it would take too much money.
I was telling Dad when you were dealing with it at the office, I was saying, as long as Mom doesn't blow it and volunteer to give it up, I have faith in Imabel. And I was telling Mom, you know, you don't understand, this isn't your country, you don't know how it works here, just let Imabel handle it. Imabel will take care of it, but you are trying to be overly nice and give it up.
That's how
So
Diane is.
shocked.
Overly nice to a stranger. Let my husband and son suffer so that this stranger doesn't have to. Overly nice to
I just-
care more about them than
I'm
your own
still
family.
in shock. I just stood there and watched him.
Did he get his money back? Because he didn't get the room.
It's the risk that he
By
should
now
be
the
ready
porter got
for.
off the ship and he's out of luck. He took his money, left the ship, and he's waiting for the ship to set sail before he shows up
I
again.
think
Your mother's going to have to comfort me a lot.
I think the funnest part that I love is that Mom got to experience, you know, bribery in front of her. Like, wow, that's even.
I've never seen it happen. I'm still in shock. Oh well, come all the way around half the world to see
know.
Well, this would be
corruption.
a good
I
place.
know.
I could get my back walked on.
I've
If I had
seen.
about a 100-pound
Sure,
girl.
Dad.
If I had about a 100-pound girl,